when you've had like your like cocktail sticks or whatever, or like coffee stirrers, you've done that, right? You put two in your mouth and pretend to be a walrus, right? Right, chat? Right? Right? It's not just me and Big Fellow over here. Please, please, someone in chat, please agree with me. I feel so fucking exposed. Captions are on. We are good to go.
The scariest room in the entire game. Of course, it doesn't look that way at first. If anything, it all just looks pretty generic. It's got a bed, some shelves, a sink in the middle of the room, classic Resident Evil typewriter. But after beating the game multiple times, this is the one room I cannot.
But it's huh? I'm assuming this is a green screen light because he looks like he's actually in that room. That's actually really, really fucking clever. Like how he's got the lighting, like matching the lighting in the room. That's really, really fucking clever, bro. I like that.
Stop thinking about. And I want to talk about why. And I also want to talk about why the zombies in this game are so unique.
And he fucking changes too. This really. A lot of people wouldn't fucking deal with that shit. They wouldn't bother. But that's. Thank you, Mort. That's really, really, really fucking clever, bro.
Different. And then at the end, I'll give a little review for the game. But for now, I just want to start by talking about why this room specifically is the scariest room in the entire game. It all begins when you wake up in this room.
Okay, I remember. It's the room you like find the, well, you first encounter the girl in. That, what, yeah, okay, I'm not gonna lie, that was fucking terrifying. Fuck, I hate the girl. I hate the girl so much.
Surrounded by medical equipment. This is not the beginning of the game, so there's a lot of missing context here, but all that really matters for this video is that you play as an FBI agent named Grace, and we're trapped inside the Rhodes Hill Chronic Care Center, looking for a way out. Walking out into the hall, it seems all the lights have gone.
I really can't get over how good this is. Like, the effects or whatever, like, it genuinely looks like he's hitting up the fucking cast shadow from the light behind him, like the shadow like coming out. It's really good. It's really fucking clever. I love this.
Now, the red glow of emergency lights and the moon shining through a single window are all that illuminates the path.
The magic of editing is not even just editing, it's light sources, like IRL light sources. He's paying attention, he's analyzing where the light's coming from and how that should be reflected in the video, and taking the time to adjust said lighting for each shot. Like here, the light coming from the fucking window, he's lit on his on his left side and shadows on his right. Like, he's not just doing this in one take, he's actually taking time to compose each individual shot. That's really fucking good, bro.
This facility is old, but it's far from abandoned. The indoor plant life seems well and recently maintained. But in some places, there's debris covering the ground, like someone or something had broken its way through the ceiling.
So how does he do this in game? Is there like Red Herb? Is there like a photo editor mode or like a record, like theater in Halo? Is there like a version of that in Resident Evil? Because this would have been really hard to get, like with like capture cards or whatever. You'd have to play the game and hope nothing like comes out and attacks you. That's such a good shot.
Oh, it's something up there.
That's such a good shot.
He's probably fine.
Oh, buddy, you don't know. You don't know what you're fucking in for. You're in for the worst fucking thing possible, bro.
This is my favorite room in the entire game, not because of what's in it necessarily, but because how they use the space so well to fill you with dread.
That's such a weird take. This is my favorite room in this game. I don't think anybody's ever said that. This is my favorite room in insert game here. Famous last words. RE9 photo mode. So they do have a photo mode. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Just around the corner past this ominous horse statue with realistic muscles. I don't know why we needed that in a hospital, but
I don't know why we
charge
needed
$5 million for heart surgery, spend it on a horse statue. You can find two things. First, a fuse box with one fuse missing. New objective, find that shit, open the gate. Second thing you find in this drawer over here is the fat baby key, which we need to open the fat baby door. The actual interior of the room.
Okay, that transition was a little bit jarring, but it's fine. He's doing the best with what he's got. And so far, I actually like this. This is actually very, very, very cool. Horse gum statue. Shut up with horse gum, chat.
It's pretty mundane. Some shelving, extra linens, a ye old cuck chair. We've got the cuck table
Ye old cuck chair.
over here, just in case you need to take notes. A bathroom vanity here in not the bathroom. I guess for if you wake up and...
Wait, yeah, that's a good point. Why is the fucking sink in the mirror not in the bathroom? That's so... I never thought of that. That's a fucking weird-ass placement, bro.
really have to wash your hands. There is a typewriter in the room, which if you don't know is the classic Resident Evil save station.
Oh.
And glowing from the...
I actually didn't know that. I mean, I played RE9 but and RE4, so I should fucking realize by now, but I didn't know it was like that in just RE in general. A store, the bathroom.
The closet is a fuse box with a single fuse inside. There's no way to open it here. You'll need a screwdriver to take the screw off. Chewing on the lock will not work. Stop doing that. But next to the fuse box is a lighter. Now you may notice upon igniting the lighter that debris also lines the floor of this closet.
I actually didn't, because I didn't pay attention. I was too fucking terrified to pay attention to all these little details.
And right above you...
Fuck. Okay, fuck.
A gaping hole.
Yeah, that's not good.
Holy moly. Multiple rooms up to this point have been inaccessible due to being too dark. And while the lighter doesn't provide much light, it's enough to now go inside these rooms. The next room over is a little different than the one we just came from. Still no lights on in here, even though there is an interactable light switch. And because I'm thorough, an investigator at heart, I flipped this switch for 5 minutes straight, just to make sure.
Bro, there's no shot. There's no fucking wait for 5 minutes, bro, come on. That whole room is the bathroom. Oh, okay, that makes more sense then.
It wouldn't actually turn on.
It did not, but you know, at least we know that now.
Bruh.
I know this seems insane, but in the original Resident Evil,
It does seem insane, bro, that you spent 5 minutes flipping freaking a light switch on and off. Isn't that like insane kind of behavior? That room is more scary. Oh no, yeah, the room with it's the one with the book, right? The fucking creepy like fairy tale book. Yeah, that one was horrifying.
2, there was a desk in the STARS office that you had to open 50 different times in order to unlock this secret photo of Rebecca Chambers playing basketball.
No, what? That's kind of creepy, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
So I'm mostly joking about the light, but I've also been looking around this game for any dumb shit like this.
Oh.
Inside the dark room, there are 3 different beds and children's toys.
As I was saying, okay, fair. It's real, bro. That's so fucked. The thought of Rebecca, that Wesker has for some reason, bro. He's gooning. He's a fucking creep. He's gooning. Wasn't the captain crushing Rebecca? I have no idea. I've only played 9, and I think I'm like halfway through 4 at the moment, so I have no idea. I don't know who Rebecca is.
Scattered all around. Stuffed animals, blocks, books, and a little table where they would color. Most of the drawings look pretty innocuous. I mean, there was only one that kind of freaked me out, and it was this drawing of like a doorway that was
You know that Charles messed up. You know that Charles like seen some fucking demons in the door and shit like that.
New
Captain, thank you for the follow. Welcome in.
completely black with a little light switch next to it.
Yeah,
I don't know, it just kind of
horrid.
looked unsettling. And then there's this drawing of a horse. I don't know whose kid drew this, but like get them involved in a trade or something, you know, like plumbing.
It's a kid's drawing. Chill out, bro. Chill. Oh, and that current thing is to the fall too.
Get them on a construction site. It's just not a future in art here. If that horse was alive, it would scream. On the table over here is a small children's book that we can read.
No horse gum. No horse gum, chat. I swear to God. I swear to fucking God. No horse gum.
Called Shadow Ghost by Marriott Jones.
New follow.
Have you seen the Shadow Ghost hiding in the dark?
I want to know, chat. Who the fuck makes this as a children's book? Like, for real, who the fuck makes this? Oh my God. Music's not thinking thought and cool job thinking thought. Welcome in. Who the fuck makes this for a children's book, right? This is fucked up. If you want to give your children nightmares and mentally scar them for a long time, buy this book. But who the fuck makes this as a fucking children's book? Oh my God, so much for shush. Fucked up people. I roll. Oh, George L. Stein Goosebumps book. Yeah, but I feel like this is like you know, like a baby's book, not like a I don't know. Yeah, maybe R.L. Stein, because he's fucking weird like that. Yeah, Goosebumps is fucking awful. It was made by a German. Wait, yeah, aren't like a lot of like German fairy tales all like really fucked up? All like their endings are really like dark to like scare people. I have Cthulhu Mythos children books too, though. There's something wrong with people if you're buying fucking Cthulhu Mythos books for sucking 5-year-olds. Holy shit.
Have you seen the shadow ghost staying from the light? Have you seen
See that as a kid would give me nightmares. I would have fucking nightmares about that as a kid. Holy fucking shit, that is so not okay for a kid.
shadow ghost? Because she's been watching you. Who the fuck gave this book to a kid?
That's really insane, bro. Who the fuck? Stay in the light.
Stay in the light. Okay.
I know what's about to happen and I'm still tense. Fucking hell.
Lamp attack! You never know when you're gonna get lamped, and it happened today. And this lamp attack was brought to you by Chime.
What a fucking transition to ad time. What the fuck, bro?
Segway of the year, baby.
Chime is a financial app that is focused on helping you keep your money in your pocket through their fee-free banking. Most people are paying around $300 a year on banking fees, but Chime offers no monthly fees, no overdraft.
Is that gonna be the new thing? Get lamped, bro. There should be like a fucking meme for get lamped.
Fees and no minimum balance fees. They're able to do that because unlike the average bank, they are a digital first platform, meaning they're not paying for buildings and staff and all that stuff. They're saving money on all that, and then they pass that savings on to you.
That's just how the bank I'm with my business account is literally a building free bank. It's all digital.
Speaking of savings, they also offer a high yield savings account, which is like a normal savings account, but you're earning 7 times the national average on your savings.
Bro,
and you can take that $300
times?
you would have paid to the bank in fees and put it in that high yield savings account and earn on that money. They've got in-app features to set savings goals or round up to save any spare change on transactions. Right now, get up to $350 when you sign up and set up quality.
Chat, are you gonna get all them savings? Are you gonna get all these ridiculous savings, bro?
Direct deposits. Take advantage of this opportunity exclusively using my link in the description down below or just the QR code that's up on screen right now. It's free to sign up, and I know everybody says this, but it really does help me to make better videos. To any of you
No, I'm not an American. You know what? Fair. This is not as entertaining as some of the other ad reads we've experienced. This is like a kind of typical ad read, you know? Nothing against it, just like I prefer the ones that are, you know, I prefer Martin's fucking ad reads.
who check it out, thank you so much, and thank you to Chime for sponsoring this video. That's really all there is left in this room. The only other thing worth noting is a notice taped to a box.
Oh, I didn't even know this one.
I have moved some items out of the closet. The screwdriver is now in the toolbox in the nurse's station. I assume that's the only place here we haven't checked yet. With the lighter now though, we can actually examine some of the finer details in the area that most people probably won't give a shit about, but it's the one thing I really love about all the Resident Evil games from the past few years. Going the extra mile to fill the space with things like this diagram or pamphlet that are both specific.
Look, bro, I've missed so much fucking shit. I've missed so much fucking stuff, bro. Also, yeah, that this goes on with me. I'm having important discussions, chat. I'm having important discussions.
To the Rhodes Hill Care Center. Sometimes though, they will have these pages that have writing on them that's either complete gibberish or writing in another language. I have no idea what language this could possibly be, so my guess is that this is just a bunch of bullshit that they wrote down because they didn't feel like actually writing anything out. Now, I feel like that plant was not knocked over the first time I walked through here. I feel like that plant was very much upright. Damn. Something must have knocked this plant. Okay, it's just doing it every time I say plant. Plant! 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 Alright, we're done.
One more time, come on.
Plant! Inside the prep room, they've got all the usual things you would.
Sorry, I don't know why I like that fucking. Chat, can you say plant? Can you do it? Can you get some plants in chat, please? Wait, was it plant or lamp? Wait, hang on. Oh, plant. Yeah, plant.
Plant!
Okay.
Inside the prep
Sorry,
room, they've
chat.
got all the usual
Sorry, YouTube. Sorry, that was funny.
things you would expect in a doctor's office, like the cotton balls and the tongue depressors.
I'm a
Okay, okay. Real talk, chat. Real talk. We've all done this, right? We've all done this. When you've had like your like cocktail sticks or whatever, or like coffee stirrers, you've done that, right? You put two in your mouth and pretend to be a walrus, right? Right, chat? Right? Right? It's not just me and Big Fella over here. Please, someone in chat, please agree with me. I feel so fucking exposed. No, that you think he should shine. Speak for yourself. No, I pretend to be vampire. Yeah, vampire. Yes, I did this. Okay, thanks. Fuck, I'm not the only one. Okay, YouTube, you as well. Fucking in the comments, you did this too. Don't lie to me. You fucking did this. You fucking did this. Being there too. Thank you, Red. Thank you. Right? So okay. I feel better now. I feel better. I'm not the only one.
walrus.
And another hole in the ceiling.
Oh fuck. Oh, bro's about to have the fight of his fucking life. Oh no. I've got to be real, chat. This is probably like the most terrifying intro to like a monster in any video game I've fucking seen ever. Like being this close to the monster as an introduction is unreal. Like you can see a fucking gums and like bro.
Have you seen the shadow ghost hiding
Oh my god,
in the
this is
dark?
really good! This is really good! The fucking VFX and the fucking editing, bro's putting like 110% into this, and I love that. This guy's awesome.
Have you seen the shadow ghost staying from the light? Have you seen the shadow ghost? Because she's been watching.
And thus starts the most terrifying segment of RE9 just throughout, just ever. Like, oh my god, this was such a horrible introduction. I mean, it was amazing, it was perfect, but I hated it because I was terrified. Dumb, you say? Shush, Dre.
What I love so much about this section of the game
Music stop, very good prime. Thank you, Anne. Thank you. That's very, very generous of you. He even ran slow. Yeah, he was limping. Yeah.
is how it just drip feeds you information. Sounds coming from the ceiling where these ominous holes open up into darkness. Using light as part of the puzzle, leaving some rooms off limits until you can find a way to illuminate them. Having this rustling come from where you can't see, playing on this so common fear of the dark. A fear that seems so irrational until the game tells you exactly why you should be scared of it. So now, as you stand in this bright room, staring down the hallway, you know exactly what you have to do. But the thought of
Yeah, you gotta enter the dark, chat. Face your fears and enter the dark. That's a lot of wasted ketchup. You know what? Fair, that is a wasted ketchup. It's what was written in the book. True. How could I not? YouTube channel dragged me in, Lamau. Well, welcome in. And you didn't have to, but I appreciate it regardless. It could be worse. I mean, back in the PlayStation 1 days, RE1 Zombies first scene gave me trauma. Oh, I've seen that, where it's like a slow like turnaround of his head to like reveal the zombie. I've seen that. I can imagine that fucking you up as a kid.
doing it fills you with dread.
Yeah, it does.
There's a writer named Orson Scott Card who talked about the different kinds of fear: dread, terror, and horror. He described dread as the strongest of the three kinds of fear. The tension that you feel when you know something is wrong but can't see it. A terrible.
I don't know if that's true though. Is that the worst one? I feel like the one that's like when you actually fear, like you know there's something scary and you've seen it and it's like chasing you, that is scarier than the before, right? I get it. Like the tension and the dread is really uncomfortable. It makes you super, super uncomfortable. Gives me anxiety. Yeah, exactly. I get that part.
Anticipation. And terror acts as a release. The moment you see the monster, adrenaline spikes and your body forces you to run away. Then finally, horror, where you look on the aftermath of those terrible things. The moment where your brain finally processes all of it.
Now, it's not a perfect description. I mean,
I understand what you're saying, but I disagree. I think the moment when you see the monster and it's there and you know you're at risk, that's the scariest part. The dread, like I understand the build up, the tension, because like I don't know exactly, but it's something along the lines of like the human brain can't deal with tension, or it hates tension so much that it like does anything it can to relieve said tension. So I understand being uncomfortable and hating tension, the part, you know, the build up to the reveal. But I'd argue once it's there in front of you and chasing you, that's the scarier part, right?
it's hard to articulate the complexities of an emotion like fear. But applied to this little section of the game, it helped me understand better why it worked so well. It hits all three of those points at different moments, relying mostly on dread, with these perfectly timed moments of terror.
That is true. That is actually very, very true. I'll give them that. It's the trope, nothing is scarier. For me, dread is the strongest. Once you've hit the horror, after a bit, it's like ripping off a band-aid. Yeah, but that's only if like it's not, and it's prolonged. If you're in that segment for a while, or like, there was a segment where I kept dying to the girl, and after that point, after I died a few times, it wasn't as scary anymore, because I was kind of used to it, so I get that. But like that initial first time you're trapped in a room with the monster, you see it, it's barreling towards you. The amount of fucking fear I have in those situations where I like jump out of my fucking skin, that's what I hate the most. The dread, I understand, because I also hate it. But I'd argue the reveal is the scarier part, where you're trapped with the monster. Not the before part.
And hot to hold. And then, horror. Looking at the gore left behind by the monster, which only starts the cycle over again. Dreading the fact that it's still out there.
To get the screwdriver up on top of the shelf, there's a cart in the room that you need to move over and stand on. But as you do so, the rattling of
oh my god. So I actually managed to do this fairly fucking well. Like, I didn't knock much over, I don't think, in my playthrough. But I've watched people after I completed the game, I've watched some like YouTubers I watch play it. Holy fucking shit. You can fuck this up. This fucking part, you can make it 10 times worse for yourself.
Chains and stomping of feet can be heard nearby. Here in this room, surrounded by darkness, the cart creaks. Medical equipment begins to fall.
Oh my god, Grace, holy shit, woman.
And it hears you.
I do think she comes around regardless, but I think she comes around faster if you drop shit like that. Holy fuck. It was a damn good game and written really well. No, yeah, fucking RE9 at the moment is my game of the year. It was incredibly good and perfect from start to finish. It's made me a fan of Resident Evil. I did not care for Resident Evil before I played RE9. I played RE9, I fucking love Leon, and I like Resident Evil to the point where I'm playing them backwards now. Like, that should go to show how much of a phenomenal game RE9 is.
We push the cart over, reach up, looking for the screwdriver, and as soon as we find it, dash down to hide underneath a desk nearby. It slinks into the room, through the only way in or out.
Grace being Grace, knocking over shit.
Giving us a small opportunity to escape. The narrow set of hallways this sequence takes place in leave you with almost no option to escape. No possibility of creating distance between you and this monster.
No, yeah, that was the scariest part. Like, I think this whole section in the game was hands down the scariest part of the entire game. Like, I know it's a super, super fucking short segment. Like, realistically, you could get it done in maybe like, what, like 4 minutes, maybe 5 at most. If you know what you're doing, you speed it. But this segment alone was probably the most horrifying section of like any game I've played. Like this, I fucking hated. I think this took me 2 streams to beat this section, I think. I'm pretty sure it did. Leon really be the drawn out in? Yeah, no, that's why I'm playing the games where you get to play as Leon first. Then I'll go and play like Village or whatever. RE4 today, hopefully Bax, hopefully. The main difference lies in the control and agency. Horror movies make you a passive observer watching characters make mistakes, where horror games force you to actively step into the danger, make decisions, and survive by your own actions, making horror games a bit more superior against the movies, since there's no agency with that. Exactly, Riku, exactly. Holding the screwdriver and running, it would have been accurate if Grace tripped and fell to herself. Oh god, bro.
Just as you begin rushing towards your objective, the monster crashes through the door, creating a barrier between you and that light where you would have been safe, forcing you to move backwards and through where you just came from. As you just barely make it to the light, and she climbs into the ceiling away from view, plaster and paint falling all around, the stomping.
It's such a good idea to have her in the rafters, though. Because then you don't know where she is, and she could drop down from any hole, so she's in constant, like, danger. Stop with the horse, chat! Stop with the fucking horse!
And rattling of chains fade. The terror subsides. And you stare into this room right here, screwdriver in hand, feeling more dread than ever before.
And this is why I think this room in particular is the scariest room in the entire game. The rules of all...
I actually agree. I fucking agree with him. Yeah, this is the scariest fucking room in the whole game. Bar none.
Been established. If you go into the dark, a monster will rip your head meat off with her front teeth like a chicken wing. Inside this room is the fuse you need to open the gate and escape. But there's only one way to go and get that fuse. You have to turn off the lights.
This moment is so
Lordship side horse sold.
perfectly set up to be terrifying. You're no longer guessing what might happen, where the monster may come from. You know where the hole is in the room. You know it will get you when the lights are off.
Rookie one, thank you for the follow. Come in.
You know exactly what's about to happen, except you don't. Plant. The lights go out before you even get a chance to make it across the room. Any sense of control you had over the situation is ripped away from you, leaving you to panic and just move.
Oh yeah, this whole part. Oh god, so fucking stressful. Dumb plant. You're not making plant the next fucking meme, alright? Shut up.
Fast as you can, the monster starts chasing you down the hallway as thunder shakes the building. You make it to the fuse just in time to open the gate, but not fast enough to escape. The monster.
No. Okay, this part, for those that watch me play it, you remember how fucking annoyed I got. Grace was a motherfucker here. She was so fucking dumb here. She stops, like right here, within grabbing distance. If I was her, I'd be backing up to the other side of the fucking room, so I wouldn't get grabbed.
Endures its bubbling skin in the light.
But she just sits there watching it like you've got plenty of room to keep reversing backwards, girl. Get out of there.
Long enough to rip you back inside.
This was dumb. This was fucking dumb. But it doesn't matter, cause our boy Leon shows up. Sorry, that was really good. I like those witching rooms.
Man.
There's a kitty cat. Chat, say hi to the kitty cat. YouTube, say hi to the kitty cat.
What are they putting in this hospital food?
Yo, he's so badass. He's so badass.
Leon Kennedy reporting for duty.
Hell yeah, that's my Leon. That's my fucking boy right there.
Pants are too big. So, in this game, you play as two different protagonists. There's Grace Ashcroft, who you just saw. She's a new character.
Fuck.
Never been
That was good. That was very, very good.
in the series before. And the second one is Leon Booty Man Kennedy. He's been the protagonist of multiple Resident Evil games, and now he's old and beautiful. At this point in the game, Leon saves Grace, a whole bunch of stuff happens, blah, blah, blah. Who cares? I want to talk about how the zombies in this game are so weird and different. Specifically, there are 4 zombies in the Rhodes Hill Chronic Care Center that I want to point out. The first one is the butcher, or the cook, whatever you want to.
Yeah, this guy. Yeah.
When you first find him, he's in the kitchen chopping up a bunch of meat with this massive knife. His design kind of looks to me like the monster from Outlast, if you've ever.
Oh wait, it does. Oh fuck. Yeah. No. He's right. He's right. He fucking does look like I don't know what it's called, but the big meathead in Outlast.
Played that game, just like that big bald.
Yeah. He does look like
Gray hulking beast. But this guy's got hairy arms and a mother fudging job to do. He is at work. If you sneak in and just wait for a little bit, you can actually hear him muttering, saying different things.
Yeah, because it's like they're zombies, but like they have like remnants of their past fucking their past jobs or whatever, like still, right? Because I think there's a maid one that's cleaning. There's a singer zombie. I don't remember the other ones.
Next. And this is because the zombies in Resident Evil 9 remember their jobs, or just
Okay, for YouTube, I'm heavily dyslexic, so I don't read. So every time I got like journals and shit, I just fucking didn't read them. So
whatever it was they were doing when they died. And all of them, all around the care center, you can see trying to continue that job or that action that they were doing. This guy was a chef, so obviously he's trying to turn me into a beef Wellington. I get the vibe that this guy was not a very nice chef, because when he's attacking you, like if you provoke him and he chases you around, you can hear him say shit that almost sounds like what Gordon Ramsay or just an angry chef would yell in the kitchen.
Aren't all chefs angry though? Like, for real, Admiral's a chef and he's angry all the time.
Drop him! Up! Where's the lamb?
Oh no! Oh, they should have added that as a fucking Easter egg! Bro, how fucking good would it have been, chat, if they had "Where's the lamb sauce" as like one of his voice lines? Or, it's fucking law. Like, it would be like, what, like, 1% chance in like 100 like voice lines or whatever, or 100 like sentences he says. But like, that would have been so fucking good. They missed an opportunity. Either lamb sauce or what are you? No, I think it's fucking what or lamb sauce. That'd have been better. Also, fine over. How are you? And that's because hello, welcome in. How are you? Where's the horse go? Rose, I hate you.
Like if you're a chef, you can kind of just say anything to people, and as long as your food is good, they'll just take it. And this guy's no exception.
Yeah,
if you look around the kitchen before he, starts trying to kill you, there are a ton of dishes that are fully prepared, look amazing, just sitting around on all the counters.
That's the thing, right? I really just realized he's zooming into his cat. They put a lot of effort into the set dressing in the game. I don't think I ever took the liberty of looking at the fucking food on the counter when I played the game. I don't think a single time I noticed it, but it's still there regardless of me being fucking not noticing it. Kitty cat. I'm good. Richard World Cup had to follow after watching your SCP Overlord reaction. I'm glad you liked it, Alan. I'm glad.
What are you yawning for? Yeah, I know. That's how you know he turned real recently, because all of the food
is still fresh.
Is very fresh.
Yeah.
I love that when he finds you, he will just chase you around with this massive knife. It's so imposing. He's not like the tyrants from other Resident Evil games, though. He follows you around, but you still can kill him.
I don't like the look of whatever that was. I don't like the look of whatever that was.
Especially if you are Leon goddamn Kennedy. Get on to the next one. Zombie number 2. You can find this zombie just trying to clean stuff.
The main
around.
one. Yeah. I never found her in the game myself, but I've seen people like play through and they like get fucking attacked by her. Mr. X gone give it to you. Mr. X to doubt, hold nothing.
The care center, obviously she was some kind of janitor, maid, something. The interesting thing is when she tries to kill you, she will run up on you,
Yeah.
grab you, and do what I thought was trying to scratch your eyes out, but she's trying to scrub your face clean until you die.
She's just trying to clean you. Like, chat, by this point, Grace is probably really dirty, really sweaty, and she's just, the maid's just trying to help, trying to get her nose nice and clean.
She just thinks you're a dirty boy and she's got to clean it up. There's not much else that's interesting to her. I just thought it was really cool how they specified her, like,
Get cleaned back, yeah.
attack animation as cleaning. It's just a
Yeah.
cool detail. Bang, on to number 3, explosion behind me. So there's this guy here that I just can't, for the life of me, figure out what his job was supposed to be. I was going through the care center, looking at all the zombies, trying to figure out what each of their jobs were, and I found this one zombie who has a very specific goal in mind. It is to turn off the lights. He doesn't do anything, he just hates it when the lights are on. That's just his.
Oh, I didn't realize this one was like a specific one. I think I killed him. I think I saw him and I killed him straight away. I didn't even get time to see him do this.
Whole thing. Pretty mad about it, all things considered. Doesn't matter how long you watch him for, he's just always flipping the lights. What kind of idiot would just sit there flipping a light switch for a long duration of time? Well, I mean, you gotta be really, really stupid to do something like that. This is what led me to
I like this guy a lot. This guy's funny as fuck, bro. This guy's good. This guy's good. Doctor, thanks for recommending this guy. This is good.
believe it was more a situation where when these people died, whatever it was they were doing, they're kind of stuck in a loop doing that
Yes,
same thing
bro.
over and over again.
Yeah, they're like still repeating like the last job they were ever doing for like forever now. Janitor night stuff? Maybe, but I don't think a janitor would wear a suit and tie though, right? I love his pants just so falling down. Yeah, that's the best part. Every zombie gonna stay streaming? No, it'd be doing artwork. That would be my zombie. Maybe a fancy janitor? Maybe.
As a zombie. They don't necessarily remember their old habits or what their job was. Is that or this guy's official job title was light switcher?
Yeah,
I mean,
imagine that being your job, chat, just to be someone who flicks the light switches. Or you follow people around, and before they like go into a room, you just like, let me, and you flick the light switch and then run away. That's your whole job. Throughout the entire day, just flicking light switches on and off. Game Gun Fran, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. He got a doubt on now. He learns. And this is why I said night staff. Maybe night staff.
how much would a light, like if you hired a guy to switch lights on and off, how much would that cost? I guess they had a marble statue of a horse. They could probably afford that guy. Pretty sweet job.
Don't fucking do it, chat. Don't do it. Don't you fucking do it. I fucking hate you. I fucking hate you. I hate all of you so much. I hate you all. You're all the worst. Fuck you.
And what I love about the light switching zombies specifically is that as Grace, if you want to sneak around, you can flip
You should. My fucking chat is blown up with horse scum. I don't know what is wrong with my chat. I don't know what's wrong with them.
a light switch and he will go over to it to flip it off. Because remember, he's mad. He's mad that these lights are on and he's got to do something about it. And you can use that to sneak around it.
Oh.
When I was a kid, my brother and I used to do this to my dad all the time. He really, really hated when the hall light to the garage was on, and he would just walk by, he would switch it off, and he would go, "Wow, who turned the light on?" He would yell. So my brother and I, whenever he would turn off the light, one of us would go distract him and talk to him. And it was one of those kitchens where you could like walk around, like there were two entrances. And so the other one would walk around, flip the light switch off, and then sneak back. And by the time he turned around and saw it was off, you just like the vein in his forehead would start to bulge. I don't think he finds it very funny, but I think he laughs so hard every single time. So zombie number 3, this is my dad. Nobody killed this zombie specifically, that's my dad.
Zombie number 4. 4.
Nailed it. This one is my favorite zombie in the whole game, and it's one that you can hear long before you ever see.
Oh, the singer zombie. Yeah, I remember.
I don't think I ever mentioned this in a video before, but Capcom invited me to play Resident Evil 9 early in an event out in LA. And they also gave me the game like 2 weeks early. Thank you, Capcom.
Yo! Bro, I won't Capcom games lately, please. Please, Capcom, please. Please, Capcom, please. Ruby Bush Eye, finger tappies.
Love you, baby. Now, during this playtest event, we got to play the Rose Hill Care Center section pretty much in its entirety. It was in a very quiet office building. No one said really much of anything at all. It was literally just a, hello, sign this form that you will never speak a word of this ever, and then sit down and play the game in silence. I'm not.
I mean, yeah, sure. I'll freaking sign that. Let me play. Wait, let me play the DLC early. Let me do that.
Gonna lie, it felt a little awkward. I wasn't actually sure who to thank at the end of it. Like, I wasn't sure who to talk to, so I just got up and left. Like, just walked out of the building. I probably should have said something to somebody. I was just nervous. I don't know. While I was sitting at the desk, it was this section specifically that just had me quaking. The part with the singing zombie. Just, oh, fuck that. Just the moaning, singing voice hitting these horribly unsettling notes. It's so good. It's so good.
Yeah,
my favorite zombie.
I think this one was probably like the most rememberable zombie. Weren't people like fucking simping over her? Like, I remember like it came out and my Twitter feed was just exploding with this zombie. People were just like, I can fix her. I don't care if she's undead. Like, people were like fucking simping over this woman. She is that's what I mean. People like this are just like simping over her. She's okay. I mean, fuck it, we both. Oh no, hear me out. No, I'm not hearing you out. She's a zombie. Chat, if you tried it, she'd probably bite it off, okay? She'd probably bite it off. I can fix her with one magnum. Okay, that I agree. You can fix her with a magnum round, yeah, that's fine.
By far. I couldn't really tell if she was a singer who came to the hospital to entertain the patients, you know, like sing to them, comfort people. Or if maybe she was one of the patients that came up to this little area where there's a piano to play music. Not entirely sure, but either way, the sounds that they were able to achieve for her.
Just gag her, that'll fix the bite. No, she's a zombie, bro.
Wildly unsettling. I don't really have the vocabulary to explain why this really did something for me, but man, I really love it. Oh, another thing, she attacks with her voice too. Like, if you get spotted by her, she'll just scream, and it does damage. When I was playing as Grace a couple of times, when my health was really low, she would spot me, scream, and it didn't matter how far I was away, I would just down. It's no match for Leon Kennedy though. So. Oh my god, she became a coward. You can parry that. Wait, you can parry this Scalene? Just give her some go. No. Good show. You're dead 3 times. Good show. You're bad at this game. Overall, I just really love the direction they took with the zombies here in the Rhodes Hill Care Center. The fact that they retained some things from their lives. Yay! They have a 45 months. I can't count. Hey Jay, hi Green Boy, welcome in buddy, how are you? You can parry just about everything in the... No, you can parry her with Leon. Show her the ads. Some of them will attack you with weapons, unique animations for the different jobs they were doing. It's a very cool attention to detail. It's little variations like this that took this section to the next level for me. Put it a step above, say, Resident Evil 2, where you're just fighting hordes of zombies that do the same thing. And it's just a cool idea that they expand on throughout the game. And now, just quick, before y'all go, I want to do like a little review. I'm not a reviewer. I don't normally review. Okay, he's not a reviewer, so we gotta wait, chat, we gotta pay attention. Forget Wesker, Leon is the real superhuman. You can parry the car tyrant throat. No, you can't. No. I'm alright. I'm going to do alright, Jay. I hope you're having a good day, buddy. Your headache's gone away. View games or anything, but I had some thoughts about this game that I really wanted to like get out. So I'm just gonna do it here at the end of the video. I really enjoyed Resident Evil 9. Same. We can leave it there. Any hot takes you have, we can leave it there, buddy. You don't have to say it. You don't have to ruin this, please. I was grinning from ear to ear pretty much the whole time. Oh man, especially when I couldn't talk to people about it because I was playing it and nobody else had played it yet. And I'm like, oh my God, this is amazing. I hope everybody likes this and I'm not just completely alone and having an amazing time. I thought this early section where you play as Grace was the perfect, and I mean perfect balance between Resident Evil 7's horror and Resident Evil 2's puzzle exploration gameplay. And playing as Leon too, I mean, especially in that second half where they had some really, I think, creative encounters and kept things interesting the entire
If you're hearing Discord notifications, that's me. I don't know why it's not turned off. I apologize in the recording. You're not going insane. It's me. I don't know. I don't know how to turn it off. I don't know why it's not turned off. Sorry, chat.
Entire time for me, it was pretty much always fun. All that being said, I do have one pretty, I would say, big problem with the game.
Oh
The
god,
more I
here
think
we go.
about it, the
Here we go, chat. Brace for the hot take. Hot take incoming.
more I did not like it, and it was the pacing. And to get
Huh?
that point across, I tried to pace this video like the game is paced. So the first half is me like playing as Grace, and the second half is me Leon. I don't know, I thought it was creative, whatever. So how I structured this video specifically is, to me, how it felt to play the game. I used two different video concepts with very different styles and just kind of put them back to back. So really it's like two videos just technically in the same upload. It also means I get to try out both YouTube titles. So we'll see which one does better. Resident Evil 9 felt like two complete
The hot take is Leon is overrated. I will fucking fight you. I will fight you. Leon is not overrated. No, Leon is the best.
completely separate games to me. And they were both great games. But when the entire game length is 8 to 10 hours and you're playing two different games within that time, you only really get two separate 4 to 5 hour games, which is, in my opinion, not enough time for things like progression with either of the characters to feel satisfying, or for stories to build up naturally. There's a couple points in this game where they just go, yep, we're here now.
I get what he's saying. I get what he's saying. Like, you're not getting a full experience, a full, start, middle, and end with like one character. It's kind of just like sped along. But I kind of disagree. I think this was actually really refreshing. I say that like I've played the others, I haven't. But like, in terms of horror in general, I liked having these like breaks in between. Like you start off with Grace with the real, survival horror, genuinely fucking terrifying, and I hated. And then you'd play as Leon, and it'd be a nice break. It'd be a break between the fucking pure unadulterated horror, and you'd have some fun. And then you go back to Grace again, and you'd be in the shit, and then you go, it just people like that. I liked that. I really, 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 really enjoyed that a lot. I think having the segmented parts of the two different playstyles back to back to back is a really nice way of showing people catering to both the people that like the action survival of like Thor, and the ones that like the newer horror ones, like really like real scary ones, like Biohazard, right? Because that one looks fucking horrifying to the point where I'm not gonna play that one. I'm sorry, chat. I'm not playing number 7. That one looks way too scary, like legitimately too scary. But like Thor, maybe Village, I guess those look good.
I don't know why we're here. Sometimes it feels like in Teen Titans when they would go from the normal animation style to like the chibi crazy animation style, or like SpongeBob.
I never watched Teen Titans, so I have no clue.
When they do the gross up on the patty and it's highly detailed and realistic. I didn't really mind so much the tone shift. If anything,
Pussy? Yes I am. I'm a pussy. I am a pussy.
I loved being able to go from scared and helpless to kill shit Leon Booty Cheeks Kennedy. But there were so many ideas present in this game that I wish had room to breathe or time to evolve. Like the gameplay loop of running around as Grace, being terrified, just trying to get away from shit, only to then go through the same area as Leon Kennedy and just destroy all.
That was fun though. That was fun. I'd argue it's catering to two different people, and it's working. Normally, if you cater to like two different sides, you end up pleasing nobody. I've only ever heard good things about RE9. Like people that like survival horror like it. People who like action horror fucking like it. Like I think they executed this really fucking well, bro.
All of it. That was such a cool feeling. And it only happened like once. Did I love the game? Of course. What's here is so good. But I think it's worth saying that this half and half pacing just did not work for me. When I was growing up, my dad.
Okay, it's fine. He said it didn't work for him, which is totally fair. It's his own opinion. I disagree. I have my own opinion. I think it worked beautifully. Agree to disagree.
Zombie number 3. He always used to say, don't half-ass two things, full-ass one thing. And I hope that for the next game.
But they full-ass two things though, bro. Like, they literally cooked. They literally cooked. Like, I don't think you could have made this game better. I really, really don't. I genuinely believe this game at least at the time of recording this, deserves Game of the Year. Legitimately. Full ass, I won't say no. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Yes, exactly. Everyone is entitled to their own opinions. I respect his opinion. I'm not saying he's wrong. I'm saying I disagree with it, but again, he's entitled to his own opinion. Trying to please everybody, you need both hands. But that's the thing though. Like, I know the saying is like, if you try and please everybody, you please nobody. But like, I genuinely believe Capcom did it here. Like, they actually managed to pull that off. Like, they're proving that adage, maybe not wrong, but maybe overused. Because like again, I've not heard anybody say that they hated it or they think it's the worst one. It has got glowing praise across the board, as far as I've seen. I'm sure there's somebody in the YouTube comments that's gonna say, no, I hated this game. This is the worst Resident Evil 2 since Resident Evil 2, blah, 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 blah. You know, that's fine, whatever. But like, the general online consensus is, this game is a masterpiece.
Whatever it is they want to do, they full ass it. But that's it. Just wanted to share my thoughts on the game because y'all are always asking me stuff like that. What did you think of the game? Did you like the pacing? Did that work for you?
Yeah, it did.
Let me know in the comments. And after you comment that, click the card right here to go and watch another one of my videos. I do have to apologize. I am not going to be making that Resident Evil 2 Part 2 video. I'm more passionate about doing other things right now. Putting out videos that I'm proud of, that I really care about, is what's most important. We are, though, working on getting a studio. Very exciting, very nervous. It is very expensive, but I know if I can pull it off, it is the right step in making the best content possible for y'all.
Let's go.
Thank you to the $25 patrons for your support. I will be giving y'all a tour of that studio if we make it happen. And thank you for 886,000 subscribers. I never thought a million subscribers would be possible. I mean, I guess I did, but I just never...
That is insane. That is actually insane, bro. That was so good. That was legitimately fantastic. I loved that. I don't know if you guys did, but I legitimately thoroughly enjoyed that video. I can already tell another rabbit hole. We just keep going down the fucking rabbit holes. Call me Alice, because I like rabbit holes.